Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
So Dr. Kanwal Rekhi, and welcome, and thank you for coming to talk to us. We really appreciate you spending time with us.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me, and it's my pleasure.
So Dr. Rekhi, why don't you kind of briefly introduce yourself to our audience?
Okay. So I'm Kanwal Rekhi. Yeah, I've been here in the Valley since 1971. Hardcore engineer by training, IIT Bombay, and became an entrepreneur in 1982. Yeah, at the dawn of the PC revolution, networking revolution. We pioneered the computer networking. Our company was a pioneer in the computer networking, and so we drew with the networking. We were the sort of the foundational technologies for the internet, and went public in 1987. First Indian American to take company public in 87, and our company was eventually acquired by Novell. So I was at Novell for about 5 years, 6 years, and so retired in 1995 early on, and became active in the startup ecosystem, mentoring entrepreneurs, help start TiE, and encourage Indian Americans to become entrepreneurs rather than job seekers. And I've been doing that now for 25, 27 years.
Discussion topic: improving existing products versus developing new products. How to balance?
At innovation in the sense of offering new features or better features, the way we frame it is, after a startup company find its first product services, got a stable customer base, and you know very well we call the product market fit. So what's your advice to startup new venture companies in terms of keeping innovating with a true philosophy?
So here is a fundamental problem that entrepreneur faces. I have found a customer that my product fits now, but none of the environment is stable for very long. Machines are changing, networks are changing, configurations are changing. So what worked for customer today may not work for him tomorrow.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, so I have to keep up with that part to make sure that I am evolving my solution to stay fit within the changing environment, while I think about what other new features I need to be doing to add to expand my reach. So there's a trade-off between staying out there. This is the problem that large companies have. They have to take care of the customer's problem now, and that's the reason the startups have the opening, because their vendors are not able to supply, take care of all their needs. So once you start to become a player in the marketplace, you start to have that problem also. So well, I have 50 customers, and all of a sudden there's a new release of units, and my stuff doesn't work anymore. I have to fix that driver, fix that stuff, because customer's business now will come to halt. And so that's keeping my product current and alive. That's not adding the new feature, new application, new stuff to expand the and so there is always this issue of trade-off between what I call the product engineering. You keep the product fresh in the marketplace versus the new innovations. To add new features, new stuff, and a smart entrepreneur has to balance. You cannot be doing all the product stuff only, because your competition will steal a march on you on the innovations, but you cannot be doing all the innovations only, because your customers are going to be very unhappy. So there is a fine line you have to watch. So you listen to customers. If only one customer is asking for that something, versus 10 people are asking for that, so there's a market feedback to you. So you start to say, is this one-off specific request for a specific need of a customer, or is this a market requirement? The multiple people are asking for. So a good entrepreneur is a very good listener. Yeah. The number one job of the entrepreneur is to make sure that he's talking to the customers and listening. Yeah. And afterwards managing the expectations, right? Yeah. You don't want to be surprised, by a customer's request. You should anticipate.
Anticipate, yeah, kind of their potential
Yeah.
needs or
Yeah.
pain
Yeah.
points.
Yeah. You should anticipate. There's a new release of units coming. I want to make sure that my stuff works. Yeah. And so you should anticipate. This is the beauty of the whole environment. Environment is never stable for very long. No one person, unlike before when IBM supplied you everything. IBM supplied you machine, hardware, software, printer, disk drives, networking, everything. IBM to pace and make sure everything, what's in large step. Now stuff is being supplied by hundreds of different vendors, and their release cycles are somewhat asynchronous. And you need to just make sure that you don't get surprised.
It's very interesting. It seems to me, in your thoughts, one of the key kind of a common theme is the environment keeps changing, the customers keep changing, and
Customer needs keep changing.
yeah, it seems to me this is a very, very big point guiding venture companies' many actions. As we talk about innovation, developing new feature, always follow that.
Yeah. So what happens? You have to also keep track of the product life cycle. Yeah. At some place you have to give up. Yeah. This is the end of the line for this product. Yeah. Yeah. I cannot be spending time and energy here. Yeah. I need to make sure that I cover my plants with the new stuff. The new stuff is coming down. Future is there. Yeah. So this is the point I made earlier, that you have to have a constant discussion with your customers. Yeah. And they should know your plan, your development plan, and what they can expect you to support and what they can expect you not to support. Yeah, so much better to have a very open relationship with customers. I won't be able to service that need. Yeah, I just want to let you know 3 months ahead of time, so you have an alternate solution. Yeah, so the entrepreneurs who surprise customers are the ones who almost always lose out. Customers should never surprise you, and you should never surprise a customer.
Thank you for watching.